Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the final part three of the interview with the hip hop group Mindful MCs. Last week, we talked about the tools and tips that they use to overcome their mental health and heard one of their tracks, Depression. We will end this session by talking about my favorite topic, music therapy. Enjoy. So now we're going to switch over to my favorite part of the interview, which is music therapy. As you see behind me, I have my book, The Music of My Life, because I really believe that music therapy really can transform your life. And the Mindful MCs are definitely a testament to how music therapy can really change people's lives. So how has music helped you in your mental health journey? Maybe one thing, we'll just get to one thing to wrap it up and find out, yeah, how has it helped you, music?
Well, I guess just firstly, like listening to music has raised me, it's healed me. It's like been a soundtrack to my journey. Yeah, I think I just never expected to be like writing and performing ever, like writing music and performing ever, and being with the Mindful MCs and doing this and performing and like just feeling it in your whole body is very, very healing, very cathartic to just like express yourself, not only through your voice and your words, but also just like through your movement and like your energy. And it's, oh man, yeah, music is just pure magic. Like,
Yeah,
it's just alchemy. It's beautiful.
amazing. And Jamal?
So sorry for the delay.
That's okay.
I think music for me has been absolutely everything. We're from the Heartbeat family. Music is our heartbeat. Mishak and I. Like I remember growing up. Mishak might know the name of the album. But we used to try to get to sleep when we were both restless, and he put this Bob Marley album on. Mish, what album was that?
The old school one? Well, the Natural Mystic. We used to listen.
Yeah, maybe Natural Mystic.
Natural Mystic.
Then there was the old one. And we used to listen to that
too,
every night for like, I don't know, 6 months or even longer. Mm-hmm. And it made me so calm. So I think Bob Marley would be the guy that really changed my life as a musician. Yeah. But we grew up on amazing music. Like my mom and dad looked after us. They gave us music that made you feel good. So we didn't listen to no gangster, nothing. So as a result, I think that gave us a little fortification. And honestly, I think music is the best healing force in the whole universe. Music is the best healing force.
Definitely. And Brian?
Yeah, music to me is like an element. Actually, to me, it's all the elements.
Yeah.
At the same time, like you have it like water, where it just flows through you. Like you hear and you wanna wiggle, you wanna do the wave. Actually, that's like a perfect word. And then you got it also like fire, where it's also like a piece of expression, where it just like it burns. And sometimes these words can like touch you in a certain way. It can be like even earth, it just keeps you grounded. All these like it's so amazing, music. And to me, my family has always taught me, like growing up, like music is so powerful.
Okay.
And yeah, to me, music is just like an element. Yeah.
Okay. And E.T.?
Yeah, for me, yeah, music for me is it's definitely an outlet. It distracts. It's a distraction. It's a way of managing stress. It's a way of coping with anxiety even. It's a way of just it honestly just helps me cope with a lot of things. If I'm feeling down, I listen to music. So sometimes I listen to music that like maybe it's down too. It's like downer music when I'm feeling down, but for some reason it makes me feel better sometimes. So I don't know. For me, music is just it's like a medicine for me. Music is like my medicine.
Amazing. And finally, Shael.
Yeah, it's very helpful both being a consumer of it, like listening to it. It helps me get in the right mood. Like a lot of times maybe it's like, okay, I have to apply for this thing. It's like, nope, I have to listen to a few songs first. I'm not in the right space to be able to write this like application. Or it's like, oh man, this person said this thing to me that triggered me. It's like, and I'm going to write a song. Nope, I can't write my song yet. I have to listen to these songs to get me in the right state. And then like creating it yourself even does that on an even higher level. I find it that it's very therapeutic to create music, and then it's even better when other people are impacted by your music and you get that feedback, and it's very powerful. I can't even like fully put it into words. Just I wouldn't be here without it. That's the best way I could put it. Yeah.
Right. Music is magic, guys. Music is magic. I love it. So, what is your musical process? Do you freestyle or do you write your lyrics? So, Jamie.
I do not freestyle. I'm usually in the corner just with my jaw on the floor. For me, I write my own lyrics, so it's usually like listening to the track over and over and over and over, really getting like again like feel like embodying it, like really feeling it, and yeah, just flowing with it and writing out lyrics and playing with that creative source.
Okay, cool. And Jamal?
Okay, so my process has changed majorly over the years, but initially people were baffled when I was 7 years old because I was writing my own songs with seemingly no process at all. I was just writing them. And I went along with that sort of modus for a long time until I started to second guess myself. I'm like, I need to get more technical. So I started reading dictionaries. I started going on Rhyme Zone, which is like how you match up rhymes. I learned some rhythm from my brother and tried to incorporate it. I really like did my homework in a way where I didn't even know I was doing my homework. So now my process is like an amalgamation of like technical and feel, like a perfect like harmony of feeling it out and then editing after and making sure it's perfectly polished.
Amazing. And Brian?
Yeah, I do a lot of writing. This is my current notebook, and to me it's like it just comes to me because it's like my therapy. And I remember this. I'm gonna share a piece actually that I wrote back in the hospital. It's called Moments of Sinking, and I wrote it when I was at a low point. You know you feel down when your own smile feels like a frown that has no bounds. It's almost denial to feel foul, to know your thoughts are clouds, waiting for the sun to allow light while you lie on the ground. Blue raindrops may rust your crown. This crown is worn with responsibility, loved ones with tranquility, and the ability to show around. I love my family, I love my friends, but most importantly, I love myself.
Amazing.
Now, these words have always meant like everything, and writing is just a part of that music element for me.
Okay. And ET?
Yeah, for myself, I do a bit of freestyling, but when it comes to the freestyling is mostly like we honestly like we I feel like we do it more like when we get together and we're as a group and we just have fun with it, you know. But when it comes to like writing my songs or like working on a song or a verse or whatever, I usually I used to write it really fast and like just not edit it after. But now my process has like changed a lot. There's like a lot of like technical things that I do, which is like mumble it first. I'll be so like let's say a beat's going, it's going like I'll be like no 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 and then like I'll find the words to fit it in. So it'll be like no 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 uh I'm balling I'm calling yeah yeah, you know, something like that, you know, like just find just go with that. And I don't know, just edit it after, take my time with it, just make sure it sounds nice and smooth, you know. Yeah.
Wicked. Awesome. And Shael?
It's honestly, it's changed a lot. Like if you ask me this question again in a month, it's probably going to be a different answer. But the basis of it is always the same, that it comes from inspiration. It just flows to me, like my brother was saying. That's the main part of it. But I'm always learning new techniques from YouTube videos or other rappers and things like that. And I try them. Sometimes they work amazing. Sometimes they don't work for me. And so, yeah, it's a combination of just inspiration and a lot of mathematics or science. And yeah, I do freestyle. I mostly have done it in groups. I've practiced a bit on my. I've done like one song that was all free. Actually, a couple that are all freestyled, but it's something I want to get more into, because I always dreamed to be able to be on one of those radio shows like Hot 97 or Sway or something like that, and just like kill a freestyle. So I definitely want to work more on it, but it's not something I do like every day type of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, I want to hear a sample. I want to hear a sample. So can we hear a quick sample from each of you of you guys rapping? I'd love to hear a sample.
Okay.
Anything. So starting with Jamie.
All right. I'll share my verse from our track Depression, which is on YouTube and all streaming platforms. It's like pacing back and forth, depression, pacing back and forth, compression, pacing back and forth, obsession, pacing back and forth, possession. Leave me alone, get out of my home, get out of my dome. Stuck in my head, stuck in my bed, never felt more alone. Driving, not driven, alive, not living, fine but not feeling, rhymes but no reason. Is it the season or my time to go? My life I'm grieving, please heal my soul. I don't want to go, I don't want to leave, I don't want to die. I don't want to go, I don't want to leave, I don't want to die, no.
Ah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, Jamal, you're next on the dome.
So I wrote this one prior to incorporating it into one of our songs. So I'll just do it at my own pace.
Okay.
So it's, I be medicated, sedated while meditating. My fate is my hesitation, complacent, forever waiting. I mean, I'm Fred and Jason. I'm facing some degradation that makes me a better patient than Hannibal Lecter, pacing down the halls of deprivation. I mean it, it's emanating. I've seen it. I'm demonstrating the cleanest forever stated. I need some elevation, a chance to be segregated from those who are replicated and making a lesser statement. Belief in dedication, the patience, and never faking my cadence and never wasting my talent. The devil waits in his basement while God's extending the challenge. No chance that I'll be complacent, no chance that I'll be adjacent to fake and dishonest malice. Damn right, I just want to be real and not be a wannabe on a comedy reel. I'm gonna reveal my skill, and it's kind of surreal that I could grace the stage and get paid for my honest appeal.
Hey, love it. All right, Brian, you're next.
Okay, I'm just looking through my vault, so let's pull one out.
Ooh, okay, the
Okay.
vault is coming out.
This one is just gonna be more of a, I think a fun, free one. But yeah. Orangutan flow. Say my dangalang always hang low. My pants drag down to my ankles. My testicles weighing down like mangoes. Cojones swing lower than my bling bling. Girlies wanna fling fling. I just wanna sing sing. All I see around me are some wannabes who wanna be as fresh as me, except they lack the recipe to dress like me. Satellites pursuing me, monkey see and monkey do. Fist right like I'm baller too. Break you down like molecules. Off my noodle, you don't know I'm cock-a-doodle doo. Opportunity just running loops around me like I'm sushing hoops. All I wanna do is just chill on the trees and be the top of the monkey that you wouldn't believe. My flows are the new wave. I know that I've been dope since the first day. If you don't know, then I'm sorry, homie.
Hey, love it, love it, yay. All right, ET, you next.
Yeah. So this is something I actually wrote today. I didn't plan to share it with you with the group today, but
He's
I
good
I
on the
actually wrote this
stage.
today, and
Oh, your
yeah.
screen,
So
your
We can't see
pardon?
you.
your video is off.
Oh shoot! One sec.
Okay.
Gotta see your pretty
Uh,
face.
Let me fix it. I'm gonna fix this. Okay.
All right, got it.
Well, it looks like I can't use my notes on my phone, so I'm just gonna spit something like it's a rough draft. I wrote this yesterday on paper, and it's just something I'm working on. It's really rough, but I'll just spit that for you guys quick time.
Okay.
So I'm hitting swishes, I'm hitting swishes. Your girl said that I'm delicious. I put you in the ocean, wish of fishes. I'm way too vicious. I'm a savage. Treat her like Christmas, get her wish list. Only name on my guest list. Life is just priceless. I know you like this. I go harder than practice. Beautiful like an actress. Disastrous can touch this. You give me hope like a cactus. Lost in the desert. You're my atlas. Yeah, that's just something it's really rough. It's really rough, but I'm working on that.
Love it, love it, love it. And finally, we got Shayo.
Okay, cool. I'll share something I'm working on writing here called Young. So it goes, wait till they're young, the young grow old. They shout yo low, dream of the world, but they let go. Pray for shalom, drop all their goals, tall like they grown. Old ass rapper with a young soul. Old soul, I'm bumping that King Cole up on the road. I used to feel dead asleep like the souls of Sheol, but then I rose, Mr. Gandalf wearing robes. Wish them shalom, still in peace on my throne. I've been circulating Wei Chi all around my arms. I've been getting young, but they're telling me I'm getting old. I'm a Tai Chi, bro. You're never too old to move the world. I say age is just a number. It ain't really mean a thing. And all these demons say I'll fail. Aliens, they like the thing. They always changing up their skin. I make them bow down to the king. Shy ain't believing them lucky things. I'm moonwalking with a crystal blink. Psycho through psychosis, I had to up the dosage. Porno was hypnosis, I'm living with necrosis. Born again from burning flames in Babylon. I'm rising out the ashes of the heat with Shadrach, Meshach, and LeBron.
Hey, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Whoa.
All right, guys.
Fire.
So what words of hope can you offer to our listeners? Jamie, what can you tell our listeners? What words of hope?
Think of all the things the universe has had to do to conspire for you to be here.
All
Like
right.
all the things that have had to happen. Like you are alive. You are here. You are loved. You are enough. Thank you for being you.
Awesome. And Jamal?
I'm gonna have to quote a great legend on this one. These are not my words. No matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. Doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, size, or anything, you're worthwhile. No one can ever take that away from you. You're worthwhile. No one can ever take that away from you.
All right, I love it.
Beautiful.
Brian.
Brian, bravo. I'm gonna use one from Eminem, and it's one that my sister quoted to me when I was in hospital.
Okay.
She told me just she got a picture of the cutout of Eminem. She's like, be proud of who you are.
Ooh.
And I remember that picture specifically, but yeah, that's the only quote I'll say from him.
Cool, cool. And ET?
Yeah, I guess words of hope would be never stop believing in yourself. Never lose that hope that things can get better. Never lose sight of the light. Like never lose sight of the light. Just always know it's there, even if things are like pitch black. The light is always it's always right around the corner. So never stop believing.
Cool. And finally, Shael.
I'll go with some Bob Marley lyrics.
Hey.
Yeah. Forget your troubles and dance. Forget your sickness and dance. Forget your sorrows and dance. Forget your weakness and dance. So yeah, just dance. That's good
Man,
therapy.
hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so last question is we all know that you guys like hip hop music. So if you were to think of one song that best describes your journey, what would it be and why? So Jamie.
So I didn't pick a hip hop song.
Or any song.
All right. I chose. I was thinking of Stevie Wonder as.
I love that song.
I love it.
Yo, that's one of my top 3 songs. It's one of my favorite songs.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. I love it. Okay.
It's like so loving, but it makes me want to cry. Like it's like uplifting and sad and sweet. And it just, I think it just really like reminds you of like unconditional love, like no matter what, like, yeah, it gives me goosebumps. Let me see oh yeah, he says, did you know that true love asks for nothing? Like these are just some of the lyrics. Yeah, reminds us no matter what, love is around us. You're loved until the end of time, until Mother Work says her work is through. And he just kind of reminds you, he says, did you know you're loved by somebody? It's
Yeah. Amazing. And Jamal?
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead honest here. Okay, so when I was a child, I used to dress up in dresses and stuff like that, and it eventually it kind of screwed me up because I'm like, what am I like? I started questioning my sexuality and my gender and all that. But the thing is, I love Disney songs, and I have this quote where I say, every true man has to find their inner Disney princess. If you can't find your inner Disney princess, you're not a true man. I don't care where you are on the spectrum. My favorite song is Reflection by Mulan. So I'm going to sing a little bit for you, okay?
Okay.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why does my reflection show? I don't know. Keeps going. Somehow I cannot hide who I am, though I've tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Hey, I love it. All right, Brian.
I'm gonna say it's from an album that I would listen to heavily. I would listen to this album heavily in the hospital. It's Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
And being lost in my own thoughts and turbulence, there was one song in particular that was able to help me sleep, and that was Poetic Justice. And I remember from when it would first start and be like, I recognize your fragrance, hold up, you never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance, And I remember just listening to these certain words and they would attach because it's so beautiful. In that complete album, all the words would kind of fit together like puzzle pieces, but they would be bigger than that for me. They would just be like poems, and these poems are his stories, and eventually it like got me through my healing process. So yeah, going back to like stories are like important, you know.
Okay, cool.
Album is important to me.
Love it, love it. And ET.
Yeah, for me, I gotta go with Mac Miller, 2009. Like it's not like a huge song. It's not that popular, but it's just like I really like that song because he's like 2009 is like really where my mental health started to spiral down when I was in high school in grade 9, and yeah, no, he just like really like touches that on the money when he's in that song 2009 because it's like I'm trying to remember the line that really touches me, but I'm having like a hard time like remembering the words exactly. but I think it goes like it's not 2009 no more. I can see past the closed door or something like that, you know. And it's just like back in 2009, I felt that way. I felt like the whole world was against me. Like everything was. I don't know. Just it's hard to explain, but yeah, my song is 2009, Mac Miller.
Cool.
That was from this album here.
Yeah, yes, women.
Okay, okay. And
You're
finally, Shael, what's your song?
I think that I will have to go with Redemption Song by Bob Marley,
Yes.
because I just think that's like the perfect song to end the credits of a movie. Like this was the last song on his last album he ever made. It just sums up everything. Yeah, it's like all I've ever had in my life is just like, yeah, redemption songs. That's what everything meant. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Like it's just it's very deep. That's my song. Like I listen to like 90% hip hop these days, and my roots are reggae. So I think I'll have to go with redemption songs.
Okay, awesome. So guys, how can we stay in contact with you? What are your social media handles with the Mindful MCs? I'll just get Jamie to answer that.
All right. Well, we have a website, mindfulmcs.com. We've got Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Spotify. Like all of the streaming platforms, you can find some of our tracks on there. Did I miss anything?
I think you got.
So yeah, Instagram is at Mindful MCs.
Okay. Mindful MC.
Like that.
Okay. So thank you guys for sharing your story with us at Resilient Minds 365. Guys, I hope you are all inspired as I was inspired. I love the stories. It really touched my heart. Thank you guys for taking the time to share this. We're probably going to have to put this in 2 parts because it's so long. So, so to all you resilient minds out there, until next time, please subscribe to us on all our platforms, and don't forget to rate the show and leave a review for us on Apple Podcasts. Also, join the community of resilient minds and sign up for our monthly newsletter at www.cleonicrawford.com. Be sure to grab a copy of my book, The Music of My Life, on Amazon, and our newest book, 30+1 Resilience Stories. If you guys can think of one person that will receive value from today's show or connect with the Mindful MCs testimonial, please share it with them. Feel free to take a screenshot of this week's episode of the podcast and tag us on Instagram. You can tag myself, Only Cleoni, or Resilient Minds 365, and today's guest at Mindful MCs. And remember, mental health is not a death sentence. Despite your illness, you can strive, you can thrive, and you can live a life of abundance. Until next time, I'm Cleoni Crawford, and I am signing off.